their success in driving back the Holy Roman Emperor and ensuring in the Treaty of Westphalia that the Holy Roman Empire is virtually divided into nearly 300 different states, larger principalities, smaller free towns, all with their own diplomats and all with their own leaders and all with their own militias and all with their own laws. The French success in the 30 Years' War, them siding with the Protestants against their religious interests. Remember, the French leader, the regent for the French king, is Cardinal Richelieu, a Catholic cardinal. But he sides with the Protestant side to weaken the Holy Roman Empire, the German state, and therefore to ensure that France is the dominant country on the continent. It is a result that will have profound impacts on European history. The center of Europe will be weak and decentralized, and so it will be on the periphery of Europe, in France and in England, and in the East, in Russia, and in Austria, that we'll see the major developments happening in the aftermath of this war. So the Peace of Westphalia is important. Already we see, and this is the last war fought about religion between states. And you can see that by the end it's not about religion, it's clearly about politics, based on the behavior of the French. So the Peace of Westphalia, what am I trying to say? Oh, yes, divides up the Holy Roman Empire. Basically, all of the states are sovereign. So the empire will be weak and decentralized. The emperor's title is virtually meaningless. And so the Peace of Westphalia also reasserts the doctrine of Cuius Regio, Eius Religio. Remember, that's the doctrine from the Peace of Augsburg. And Cuius Regio, Eius Religio means whose region, his religion. Whose region, his religion. Now, in the Peace of Augsburg, this meant whose region, meaning the prince or whoever's in charge. In the Peace of Augsburg, this was limited to Lutheranism and Calvinism. But in the Peace of Westphalia, this will also be expanded to allow, in the Peace of Augsburg, this was Lutheranism and Catholicism. But the Peace of Westphalia will allow leaders to choose Lutheranism, Catholicism, or Calvinism. Okay? Also during the 30 Years' War, we see the impact of a strong, disciplined, centralized army. The army of the Holy Roman Emperor, he has all these different armies, these different militias fighting for him, but the Swedes are very successful because the leader, Gustavus Adolphus, has centralized control over his army. And so this will suggest a new phase of warfare in which we'll have centralized armies. And what's King Louis XIV, in the aftermath of the 30 Years' War, going to do? He's going to focus on building a strong, centralized military that he can control. The impact of this cannot be overstated. Germany is weak and decentralized. France will be the dominant country on the continent.